Wow, how's everybody doing out there? It's been a wild couple weeks energetically. I am the Cosmic Messenger, Light Body Technician, and I wanted to come on and do a mini Astro report for a current alignment that's going to be happening very shortly. So in 3 days, on April 25th, the legendary planet of Uranus is moving into Gemini. It's been in Taurus for the last 7 years. And so much has happened if we review these last 7 years. Massive planetary vibrational shifts and tons of stuff happening on the collective sphere as well too. It's been big time. And when we move into Aquarius, you can feel it. This whole week has been these large intensities and distortions kind of co-mixing with these really powerful activations. It can feel like all this information's coming towards us really rapidly, and it's coming from all angles, and it's kind of hard to navigate at times. It can be very challenging. Leaning into our metaphysical tools can assist, of course, to smooth the pathways. However, it's coming in from all directions, and it seems like there's no filter right now for how things are presented. They're like, boom, there's the information. And we're going into Gemini, right? So this is going to be big time. Uranus is a planet of change, electricity. I don't want to do things the exact same way they were done before, and it brings the inventor aspects to move through us. And then we have Gemini, which is all about being in that now space, information coming towards us, finding information, bringing it into the field, and matters of communication, as well as the twins. So the first element that I want to bring up that you can look forward to, because we're just getting started. These energies are ripe now. We got 7 more years of this, which is going to be colorizing everything we do. If you review the last 7 years, it's a big one. And sometimes there's other astrological alignments, power days that pop up, and then suddenly we forget about the fact that Uranus went into Taurus. Well, now it's in Gemini. It's going to be colorizing everything. The twins, the duality, the two beings that live inside of us, that archetype and those motions are very powerful. And through that, we have the timeline split going on right now. We have New Earth, we have the paradigm shift, we have this bifurcation process, and many of us have moved into the New Earth 5D timeline, and others are still coexisting in both or in the previous timeline. But a lot of us can't see that there is these two timelines, and this Gemini factor is going to bring in that radical shift that's going to be happening and merge those timelines together so that we can see them inside of our consciousness and then decide which one we want to move upon. We will be seeing them visually, seeing them play out in the collective sphere as well too. And we're going to have all matters of radical shifts when it comes into how media is going to be shared. Technological meets communication and them fusing together, primarily how it's going to be digested, okay? We're going to be looking for a freedom of over-reliance on technology, not dismissing it or going in the other direction, but finding that harmonic balance within the two, and then learning to embrace it while taking harmonic breaks so that the analog organic world can still have its place and be there to shine. This is going to be about learning all sorts of new potent information and wisdoms, not just digesting what the mainstream tells us, but going in. If we have a whole array of books that are on the planet and they're all over in a bookshelf and you're looking on a specific subject, why go for just the basic ones when you can have all of the other aspects coming in to dive in and go for the ones that are the most potent in those sorts of areas as well too. So this age of digesting so much junk mail through the media, trusting it completely and like seeing through some of the illusions that are going on and learning to filter through that information is going to be really, really important at this time, because there's so much coming from all these different angles. We need to filter them, we need to streamline them, but we want to have a radical new approach with excitement too, to be like, all right, I'm getting into metaphysical energy healing, or I'm researching how to repair a bike, whatever it is. Let's take it to those next dimensions. This assembly line stuff where everything has to look the same and the information has to be provided the same way. One thing to think about is the information we get from the news. How is it that almost all of those mainstream news articles all say the exact same thing, right? Do you even know if you're actually there? Have you been there? Do you know it's truthful? This is the types of information we're going to be looking for, but also information about our cosmic origins. Why are we on this planet? Soul's purpose and all those other factors as well too. It's going to be about pulling in the light codes, bringing them through us, and they're going to come through thought packets and words and ways of expression. So a deep illumination with the higher aspects of the throat chakra as well too. And also watching where we have rigid mental patterning and breaking free from those chains. If we don't, they're going to get highlighted more in the cosmos. Our soul, our human vessel, the environment around us is going to magnetize into our being to show it in a more powerful way, because we can't continue down these pathways without it kind of collapsing in on itself, which, shows us where we need to go anyways as well too. And while information is proliferating, moving in all directions, coming at us, the ability to discern these valuable insights is going to be very essential in this way. And then also being open to using new forms of how we express our own individual truths and that of the collective, right? We all want to have our own identity and our own individual truth, but as a collective, we don't really have like a common mission that we're actively working towards, right? Uranus and Gemini would be like a great template for building high councils on Earth. Moving past governments, items that rule over top of you, and coming into a place where you're allowing that to shine. And bringing that through high councils that are actually working actively through the populace as well too, working together because they're serving the populace based on its actual needs, not on a false grid work that's moving through it as well too. Uranus is going to shake things up. It's going to bring it in, and you can see a lot of weird drama playing out in the collective field, and that can be friends, family, close soul groups. It could be all sorts of stuff when we go to an event, when we're participating, just walking down the street. It gets pretty wild pretty quick, and it's just going to keep coming. It's like a little mini vortex. Well, it's actually quite large. And what's happening is Uranus is cracking open that energy on the planet, and then it's allowing that new information to come on and be filtered. So in a multidimensional quantum cosmic sense, in terms of the realms of ascension and awakenings, that is going to be illuminating. It's going to come in and ignite our light body so it can send it to the other subtle body channels and know where that information needs to go, including codes from star nations, crop circles, power days, allowing those photonic frequencies to be able to move onto the planet, because light is information. So we're igniting that cosmic unification that's going on right now. It's very exciting. The ley lines are shifting, the codes are coming, and there's so much more wildness about to begin. If we think that AI is just the beginning, with all this new stuff coming out, yeah, there's who controls it, and then also, we don't want to go too far in any direction. It can be a useful tool. It can also have some complications. So we're going to see some brand new stuff pop into the field that's going to take it to a whole other reality, because Uranus is all about technology. Are you ready? We're just getting started.